Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Bookmas Day 5, and tonight I'm announcing my January readathon, which is Nathanuary. This will be my 3rd year hosting Nathanuary, and Nathanuary is all about reading the works of Nathaniel Hawthorne. So, this is going to be a short and sweet video, partially because there's not a lot to say, and also because I am so sick. Can you tell? Can you tell how sick I am? I even brought out my sick man cup. I'm super sick, like extremely, but the bright side to being sick is I get to pull out my sick man cup. I only use my sick man cup when I'm sick. Yeah, okay. But I'm too exhausted to put anything in the sick man cup, so I just brought him out to show you. All right, Nathanuary. So Nathaniel Hawthorne has been my male version of Jane Austen for probably, I don't know, 15 years. I first started reading his stuff when I was taking some college classes. I would think I was about 30-ish, and I was taking some college classes online, and the Norton anthology of Nathaniel Hawthorne's tales was assigned, and I started reading these and I was just fascinated. So I think I had read The Scarlet Letter once before and I knew the story generally, but reading his short stories, I just really loved them. I've always had kind of a fascination with the time of the Puritans, just what was going on in that early period of American history, and many of his short stories are about that time. And so reading through them, there was some that I just really fell in love with, and then there was some that I just didn't understand. So then over the last 15, 16 years, I have read and reread and come to a better understanding of some of them, partly because of, coming to a better understanding of American history, or just my own growing up a little bit more, or whatever. But just as time goes on, I feel like I'm understanding these stories more and more deeply. I started this readathon when I first started BookTube. So I started BookTube in late September of 2023, and I started this readathon. I announced it the beginning of December. So I hadn't been on BookTube very long, but in this last couple of years, I have realized not a lot of people talk about Nathaniel Hawthorne, and even less seem to enjoy his works. So this is really a niche sort of a readathon. So I would encourage you, if you are at all curious, maybe join us and give one of the stories a try. Last year we did The Scarlet Letter, and the year before that we did The House of the Seven Gables. And then this year we're just going to do 2 short stories. We're going to do My Kinsman, Major Molineux, and then we're going to do Young Goodman Brown. Young Goodman Brown takes place during the time of the Puritans, and centers around religious superstition, religious hypocrisy, but then also just kind of the state of the heart of men. And it's really one of my favorites. The second one, My Kinsman, Major Molineux, it takes place, I believe, a little bit later than that. It's kind of right before the American Revolution. I'm not sure how soon before, but I will definitely look that up before we get started. And it's much more political, and it has a lot of political symbolism and allegory in it. Young Goodman Brown was a favorite right from the beginning, but My Kinsman, Major Molineux, it took a little bit of time for me to really get that one, and what helped me a lot was to read the footnotes that are provided and just study that time of history. Now I am participating in Anne's Classics Readathon for 2026, and it's based on the American Revolution because next year is the 250th birthday of America. And so I think that I think that both of these will be a great sort of kickoff to that year of focusing on American history. Now, both of these tales can be found in this edition, like I showed you. I am really extra 100% positive that they can also be found for free online. But if you're wanting it in paper form, your best bet is probably to pick up this Norton anthology. I will leave a link in the description box to whatever updated one is on Amazon. But you can find them, I'm sure, for, you know, online. I'm sure you can find them on eBay and, you know, even this older version. This one that I have actually has a publication date of 1987, but obviously, you know, was printed later than that. Just any edition that has the stories in their fullness, and like I said, you can probably find them online. My Kinsman is 14 pages. And Young Goodman Brown is 10 pages. So what we will do is for the first 2 weeks of January, the 1st, the 15th, we will read Young Goodman Brown and talk about it. I'll have a Discord group, and I will make an analysis video right around the middle of the month. And then for the second half of the month, we will read Kinsman. And then I will make an analysis video at the end of the month. And we'll talk about it in the Discord group. It's going to be super chill, but I think it's going to be a good introduction for those who aren't familiar with his stories. Maybe a good second attempt for those who didn't enjoy his work in the first place, the first time they read it. And then it will be a nice treat for those who do like his work. It won't be a lot of pressure. Most people will be able to read the story in one day, or, you know, at the most 2. It shouldn't be a huge commitment, but I'm hoping that it will be enriching, and I'm hoping that those of you who join will enjoy it. I'm really looking forward to talking about these stories with anyone who joins us. So the way you join is basically just join my Discord group in the description box. And when you get on there, you'll see, I don't know all the lingo for Discord. I'm not like on there all the time, but you know, there'll be a like all on the side, on the left, it'll say Nathanuary. So you just, you know, come in there, say hi, and then I will start talking in there when it gets closer to time. So yeah, please consider joining. I will look online and see if I can find those links for the online version and put those in the description box as well, so you guys don't have to go hunting for those. But they're pretty short. I mean, you can print them out, you know, if you enjoy a print version instead. Make lots of notes, and I think it would be even fun, just like for those who want to get more into researching the things that they read. I think these are good stories for that, because, you know, they're short, but they're packed full of symbolism and allegory that we can pick out easily, but then also we can dig a little bit deeper. And the understanding for these stories is pretty simple to find online, you know, if you're looking for info. So, all right, hope everybody's having a good day. I will see you tomorrow for Bookmas Day 6. Bye-bye.